A great amount of companies used to be in the factories that make up the center of Beacon Falls. The products range from shoes to hinges throughout the years. These companies were very successful and created a good economy for the town. Factories in the United States in the 18th and 19th century are what used to make up the economy and started what we now have today. Not only were the factories in Beacon Falls, but all over the country involved in the Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution was a period from the 18th to the 19th century where major changes in agriculture, manufacturing, mining, transport, and technology had a huge effect on the society. Originally, the factory buildings were made up out of wood, but then in February of 1899 there was a fire that burned them down completely. Then the buildings were rebuilt out of brick, and that is how they are still standing today. In 1882, John Bronson first owned the property and established a brass novelty shop. But then about 2 years after moving to Beacon Falls, the business was taken over by his 3 sons, Homer, George, and Luther. The company was then renamed to the Homer D. Bronson Company. They manufactured bronze piano panels, long hinges, brass, copper, and automobile hood hinges. Then this was turned into the American Hard Rubber Company and once produced Goodyear tires. But then it turned into the Beacon Falls Rubber Shoe Company and started producing the top-notch shoe brand. Their first shoe was produced in March 1899. In 1968, another plant and warehouse was created and was America's only exclusive hinge manufacturer having a multi-plant operation. There were also smaller, less well-known companies in the factories, but they never produced a big enough product to be known throughout the country. The Dell Glass Company manufactured round mirrors and round lenses. The Pin Company manufactured pins and curtain hooks. In my woods, there is a well that used to be used by the factories, but now serves no purpose and just collects water. The well behind my house had a pipe that led down to the factories. The water that was led to the factories from the well provided them with drinking water and water for their washrooms or bathrooms. The well and pipe are no longer used to provide the apartments with water and have overgrown. The water in them is still extremely clean, but appears to be dirty because of the leaves that have collected at the bottom. The industry in Beacon Falls not only helped out the town, but also helped out in the economy of the whole United States. Most of the industries in Beacon Falls ran off of the Naugatuck River. Beacon Falls wasn't the only town to use the river going through it for power. Many other cities in the country did so too. Lowell, Massachusetts was founded in the 1820s as a planned manufacturing center for textiles. Like Beacon Falls, Lowell is located on the Merrimack River. By the 1850s, Lowell had the largest industrial complex in the United States. So not only was Beacon Falls a large industry town, so were tons of other cities and towns in the United States.